Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. So today we're going to play with the number 10 window envelope. This is just a regular one. I've just folded it in half because I had it in the signature of the fairy journal that we're working on. So what we're going to do, I folded this in half as you can see because I want to put it in the signature of the journal, so the a few pages will be in between it, so you won't see both sides all together, but that doesn't really matter. But we're turning it upside down so that the flap that closes the envelope is on the bottom. And we're not going to close it, we're going to leave it just like that so that we can tuck some things in the slot there. But we need to cut our envelope open across here so that we can use it like a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side while it's in the journal. You can also like decide you might want to cut open, maybe that's what we'll do, we'll cut this side and then just this side, if that makes sense. I know that's a little weird, but we're gonna try it. So all you're gonna do to do that is just do a tiny little sliver like this. So how y'all doing today? I hope you're doing good. Sorry, I just kind of jumped right in there. Playing catch up. I said that yesterday too, I think, in my video, because I'm doing all these videos the same day. So you saw me end there at the middle point, and I know this is still part of the window over here and it's going to be on the other side, but I'm not really worried about it. So I'll have that opening, and then we'll do just a little slit down this side. And we'll ink it up so that we can cover it. We're going to use the window envelope cover from this kit. This is the Wee Flower Fairies digital download that's in my shop. I am going to do just this little bit of it. I'm going to tear it along here and just tear a little bit off here, because if I use this side so that I cover the whole envelope, then everything's upside down because I turned my envelope upside down. So did it to myself, but it doesn't matter. That's the cool thing about these. The part that you want the most is the window covering part, because that's the pain to go around there and try to put little teeny strips of paper, to cover that little strip. That's why my son and I did these window envelope covers in the first place, because we were like, well, I was like, he didn't do this, but I was like, I just want something to cover these to make it easier, because it's a pain. I don't love covering window envelopes normally. And I still have to do it a lot because this is only for a number 10 window envelope. The cool thing about it is you can use these without any envelope at all, which is what I did in the frog journal. I folded it like this, and I had a flap and made a pocket so that you had a window all the way through. Or you can choose to have a blank piece of paper on the back, and or if you want to hook it to your journal page and you do like this without cutting out the other window, then it'll just be blank inside, if that makes sense. So anyhow, for this one, it's going upside down because that's the way I turned my envelope. Well, this isn't upside down, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so I'm just going to tear right at the bottom here. This is just a good way to show you guys how I really need to use my lines, because I'm going to end up messing this up. That you can use these lots of different ways. They are pretty versatile in what you can do with them, I think. So hopefully that was fairly straight. And this is hanging off the envelope a tiny bit. I'll just trim it when I'm done. We kind of did that on purpose just so there was a little leeway, because it's hard to ever get it perfect when you cut it out and, all that. And I'm going to go along here. And I'm just going to cut along the edge up here, because if I try to tear it, then it's going to be too small and that'll be messed up. So... And I'm not worried about the other edge, because I will probably just collage over that or whatever. So yeah, hope you're all doing good. I'm doing good. Just trucking along today. Kind of hoping to get back into some sort of normal schedule. I don't know. No promises, because we have people coming this weekend, and it's just that time of the year. Everybody's going and doing and visiting and all that good stuff. So it's good. Just busy. And I'm gotta put something over that blue back there. It doesn't look awful. Like, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing to leave, but I just kind of want it covered with something else. So yeah, have you guys been busy? Been going to any graduations or what? Because 'tis the season, right? Do you have grandkids graduating, kids graduating? It's always fun when kids get done with school and they have, so much to look forward to. It's just great. Whole life ahead of them, right? I think it's pretty amazing. Goes fast though, that's for sure. I very clearly remember my graduation. It's crazy. I only graduated with a little tiny class though. There were only 24 of us. So my son graduated with a whole lot more. And my daughter both, when she graduated, same thing. About the same size, roughly. Like 30 different. Yeah, I don't like the way that is. That's that little strip. So I actually think I will take that strip off and put just some other paper on there to cover that sticky. I just don't like that. I don't like the way that is. So let's see. We have a strip. Is it long enough? Ooh, yeah. So I will just do that. And voila, it will be covered. That looks to be a strip off of music paper. I'm just putting some more glue on the I'll just wing it here. Oh, except I probably didn't want to close that yet because that would have made it easier to oh, well, I don't have to close it yet. What am I thinking? You're like, what are you talking about? I don't have to close it down this instant. Crazy brain. It's so crazy. I work from home. My daughter works from home. It's just kind of this weird thing now. Everybody's here all the time when usually nobody's here. Except my cats. Me and my cats. She's working 2 jobs right now, though. She works her graphic design job for the university, and then she still waiting tables on weekends and stuff just to make some extra money for a dorm. Okay. So it's like that. Okay. I'm happier about that now. That was bothering me. That's silly. It'll just strengthen my pocket a little bit anyway, so that's good. Silly, silly. Okay, so what are we going to cover that with? Thanks. Kind of fun to have a little something back in there, but I don't know if I'll be able to see any of it very well. Oh, some of the spattered paper would work, huh? That we did. That one's kind of thick. I had another would be kind of cool back there. Would that go good with that? I don't really like those together. I mean, they're okay. I think that's the winner chicken dinner. Winner, winner. And I don't need a ton. I just need enough to do that kind of thing. If I can get it in there, that is, without messing it up. Oh yeah, I can open that pretty good, huh? Since I got the whole side and everything. Yeah, that will work. I'm not even going to worry about inking because you're not going to see the edges. It's always more interesting though getting it in there with glue on it than it is without glue. I want to get it right up to the edge if I can. Did I get it? I think I got it. It was hard to tell because this window's kind of foggy. Oops. Let's not stick it together. It's got a little glue on the outside there. Take my glue eraser and rub it around. These little things. You can get them at the dollar store, or these particular size ones I got on Amazon. So they work great. Okay, now don't turn it the wrong way. Okay, I think we got it. I'm gonna wait to glue that until I decide for sure whether it's good. Alright, I'm gonna glue that on. Gonna have lots of tag things. Need to do a bunch of those just in all different ways so I have them. I haven't done a whole lot of like book page collaging or any of that in a long time. Okay, try to line this up here. Oopsie. I'm telling you, last two videos I've struggled with this. Try to get it flat. Did it again. Okay. Yeesh. So really the trick is to try to line the window up as best you can. You can see right there I got it off a little bit, but yeah, it's just always tricky when you're gluing those down, and as you can see I'm very crooked, so hopefully you're better at that than I. I don't want to cut that open. Oh, that part's already open. Okay. And I want to even this up too. It was funny, my husband got up this morning, this is the day after the graduation, and told me that he had crazy dreams, and he told me about his dreams, and they were totally out there and crazy. And then I was up in my office and, well, craft room, whatever this thing is, and my daughter came in and was like, I had the craziest dreams last night. Told me about her dreams. I was like, did you and your dad take some weird something before you went to bed? Because you both had just totally nuts dreams. Like, just out there, you know, nothing like about really anything. They were just like all over the place and bizarre. And it was funny that they both, you know, there's a lot of times you dream you don't even really realize or you remember, or it's just nothing much. And so it was funny that they both got up and just were like, this is so weird. So yeah, I had to laugh about that one. I don't know if it was just the day, you know, it's kind of a big day and all that, and well, not kind of, it is. But this is some Edith Holden scraps, and this is in German, I believe. But I thought it would be kind of fun because it's just a nice writing. I don't really want to tear off the number. You guys probably heard Jules. She's talking because her boy is home, so of course she's jabbering at him. I just had crazy no sleep, that on and off sleep thing, but I do that when I do find when my daughter's at her dorm, because I just know she's there and she won't be home. But something about my son being gone all night and not sure what time he was going to be home in the morning and all that. I don't know. I'm just weird. I didn't sleep great. And my husband was having crazy dreams all night. So he's one that kind of either makes noises or talks in his sleep. So, yeah. I kept telling him, John, you all right? Like, it was just funny that they both did that. Crazy. Okay, what else do we want to put on there? Oh, I wonder if any of these, like, I don't know if that would fit, but we don't really need the whole thing. It might just be kind of fun. It's going to fold. I don't know, it's kind of weird to have the two flowers though, huh? I thought this one would fit. Yeah, that one would fit, and I could tear it a little because it doesn't need. Let's just tear it. That's just a piece of the ephemera from the Wee Flower Fairies. Yeah, that would work. Just need to rough it up a little bit. Yeah, it was crazy dream night. Aiden had a dream about not being able to find her class. Her and her friend, for some reason, had the same class. They don't have the same major, but anyway, had the same class, and they couldn't find their class. And that's funny because she's been going for a year. That's kind of more of a newbie dream thing. And she's never really had any trouble once we walked around and figured out, you know, where things were. She was always fine. Okay, flip that over and we'll put something on here, and then we can do the other things we're going to do to it. Didn't tear that very well. Yeah, I love the Edith Holden writing in her books. They're so cool. Tear just a little bit of this off. My niece got to come up too and go to the graduation. That was fun. It was good to see her. We did get to have one dinner with them the night before graduation. That was nice. She's already been married a year. Isn't that crazy? I'm sure you guys remember me jabbering about that if you've been watching me for a while last year. I always tend to jabber about whatever's on my mind, randomly or not. So, yeah. Crazy how fast time goes. I'll just do that the whole way. I thought about making it shorter, but need stuff over on that other side too. I'm just making a glue mess today again. I almost feel like they've changed the formula for some of the glues because I mean it's warm here today, but it's not that warm, and I just feel like this has gotten real gloppy. Oh, that was dumb. I don't really want to put that all the way down there. Jules, what are you doing? She must be looking for Theron. Don't know. She's my jabberjaw, that one. Posh is not, doesn't say a whole lot. Every once in a while. Bless you. Is Jules looking for you? I think she's starting to go a little bit blind. So I think she gets kind of lost easy. Or, you know, feels like she can't find us. Because then when we talk, she comes. She's an old one. I want that to go all the way down because I don't want to have that problem again. So I think I'll just tear a little bit off or something. A good friend that I worked with at the elementary school is retiring. She just told me, and so tomorrow's her last day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how excited are you? I mean, you know, it's kind of bittersweet, but she's been doing it for a while, so I'm sure she's excited. She's got a grandbaby, and, you know, she wants to move on to that next part of her life. Gets to spend more time with the grandbaby and all. So that's awesome. She's very sweet. She taught both my kids too. Yep, that'll work. just throwing this on the floor for right now. Because I don't have my little basket over here that I put the glue pages in. I'll get to it. Okay. Now we just need something for our strip right there. This might look kind of cool on there. I like that piece on there, that blue, more blue colored part. This is lichen that I took a picture of in Florida on a tree, and it was green, obviously. But I just made it purple, and it turned out pretty cool looking. Very cool. I think I'll just probably glue it on and then deal with, I'm going to go over the fold too so that, you know, I don't have the little edge flipping up. And I'll cut it off. Okay. Sorry, I had to talk myself through that more than you guys. Hope you guys have a nice Memorial Day. And thank you to all the people who have served our country. Definitely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Family members and all. My dad was in the Navy, but my husband, he tried to get into the Navy, but he's got flat feet and high blood pressure. And kind of always has, so. My son has the same totally flat feet. It's crazy. I have like mega arch, but now that I've gotten older, I can't wear flat shoes. I have to support that arch real good. I need to color the other piece of this because it turns out real neat. The right height. That's too tall. There we go. That's better. Found some really cute tags from LenArteStudio. It's this LenArteStudio, and you get a whole page of tags that are fairly small, this size. I just liked them for the flowers for this journal. And then you also get just the singular tags by themselves, and I have that app that's print to size, and so I just put one at a time into there and joined them together, you know, just pushed them together and turned it into one of those little 3 tag booklets. Excuse me. So you put I just printed it on 24-pound copy paper in a cream color, and then glued it to some purple cardstock that's really lightweight cardstock, and you know, fold it up, and then you've got like a little booklet of tags. So that's a fun thing to do. Some people like Artie Mays, she puts her digital download kits together, and a lot of times has 3 tags together like that. So you know, you don't have to, I was going to do it this way. So you don't have to do that, but these ones were just each individual one, so I just put them in there together. But I like the way that looks. Plus, it's lots of writing space when you do that. Okay, and then I kind of just feel like it needs just a little piece of something. I've just got my old paper bag. I know what I want. That's kind of cool. Just something to kind of break that up. And I just want the word. I don't want dollar watch on there. And I don't really even care about that part. That G. I was obviously going to use this for something. I've got it all inked and good stuff. My son's voice has gotten so deep, it's crazy. I mean, they do that, you know, but it's just, it seems like it gets deeper and deeper. Okay, so let's go back to this side. And we have this window, I hope, yeah. And then we've got this side. I'm going to put a thumb notch over here. Put my top of my glue. What did I do with my little, oh my gosh, if it was a snake it would have bit me. And I'm just going to go right through the whole thing here. Maybe. And then, do I want one up here? I don't know that I really need one up at there, but I'm going to go through all of it just because I don't want to try to do that and then rip it. Where's the fold? The window's throwing me off for a distance. I just am struggling with that. It's got a weird fold right there and that's bugging me. Really not wanting to do it because of it's wet still. Okay. So now when we put that in the journal, it's kind of thick and obviously you don't want to do a ton of those, but you know, one isn't that bad, and once I can get it folded and scored real good. But I'm going to wait till it gets a little more dry. But then see, I can put some little tags in here like these or the ones in the kit. I just have these backed already, so these need to be backed. I don't know which one I want to, I wonder if this one you'd be able to see. No, because I have it the wrong way. You won't be able to see her either. You would if it was that way. But I changed it. I I guess I could do one of these and it can hang out of the pocket too. Yeah, because that one's going to get covered too. At least she sticks out there. So that's probably what I'll do. So let's back that with some. Is this piece big enough? Ooh, just some manila file folder. I could use the purple too, but I don't have it right here, so I'll just use manila. I forgot I even had that purple paper, and I came across that the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I should use some of this. That's the problem with this stuff. Because I don't, even though purple is one of my most favorite colors, I don't ever hardly make journals with purple for some reason. I tend towards neutrals, I think. But it goes great with this one, so. Yeah, those LenArteStudio flower tags are kind of great for this. They go pretty darn good. Just something different, and that way not everything's just this kit. Always gotta do it. Get the glue everywhere. Couldn't live without those things, I'm telling you. That was that again. Rolled off the front and went stuck to the back. Okay, so that one will go in there. Oh, I'd help if I did the front, right? And I'll probably stitch some fabric up here at the top. Oh, there we go. I was like, I feel like it's not going down all the way. This should close now. It's kind of wanting to just not to. Okay. Put a few of these in and I'll ink them. And then what do we want to put on in here? Good question. You guys come up with all the good questions. That one's kind of small. This one would be good. It's going to stick out a little bit. It's not a big deal because this isn't as wide as a piece of paper. So even if it does stick out, it's not the end of the world. I could put, do I want a more colorful one? Sure. Okay, and then we need to glue that to something. Another scrap of manila file folder. Seems to be never-ending scraps. Okay. My great big scissors. I do like these though, because they don't hurt my hands. They're just kind of bulky. I prefer a small scissor, but when you're cutting out tags, the only way to go is the big ones, I think. It's just way quicker. Alright, and then I will do the fabric up there. Stitch around it. I see that is a little bit loose. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oop. It helps if you put the glue in the right spot. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. And then do we want anything else on it? Let's just see. Oh, that one would have been a good one too. Oh well. She's too big. I've already got a flower. Oh, he might actually fit on this, so we should probably do this. Because I feel like he's never going to fit on anything. These guys either. Just because they're wide. He won't fit there either. But yeah, let's do that. Because he's super cute. Alright, he needs to be sitting on something, I think. Methinks. This is a piece of Gail's spattery paper. I kind of feel like it needs to be a ticket or something though. Do love her spattery paper. What about a stamp? A purple stamp. Kansas City, Missouri. He goes up a little bit into the window, but I don't feel like that matters because it's not going to affect anything. So let's do that. I like it. That's an old one. What is it? 1850. I don't know if that's how old the actual stamp is, or oh, 1850 to 1950. I bet that's the 100-year anniversary stamp. I don't want to get too much ink on his face. That's the only thing. I love these little guys. Just trying to get them inked and cut out and inked is the trick. Okay. I'm still a little bit by his hat. That's sort of sticking out like sore thumb. Ooh, almost ripped him. Okay. Just try to make sure everything's stuck where it's supposed to be. One of these. The bigger one. Too big. Oh, would this one go here? Oh, it would. I got the B right there, huh? I mean, it'll be in different section parts of the journal, but I think I'll go with that guy because I don't think I'll be able to use it in many places. Just the width is tricky. Get rid of this. Turn it over. Yeah, it's pretty incredible when you got two kids that are adults. I mean, you all are, you know, if you've got adult kids, you're like, yeah, what's so incredible about that? It's just when it first happens, it's just kind of wow to me. Because it seems like when they're little, you know, the thing I always think of is like trying to do dinner, clean up after dinner, get them a bath, get them, you know, we always read every night when they were little before bed, and just all that, make all that happen by like 8 o'clock in the evening. Oh, yeah, those days seemed long, and now it's just boom, done. It's so crazy. Okay. Just sticking to me. I'm trying to get it so that his fingers aren't in the fold and he isn't hanging off the page here. I probably should have cut that little piece out, huh? Well, it's too late now. I get glue on his foot right there. Okay, so all these little guys are also included in the wee fairy, or wee for, oh my gosh, wee flower fairies, too many fairy things, digital download, wee flower fairies, digital download. Sorry about that. Let's get some more glue on that. And his hand. Boy, I missed a lot of little bits, didn't I? Okay. I think we got it, so that will go in the signature. Let me grab it. Like. I don't know exactly, but we'll just do this for now. I gotta cut down my too tall, too long pages too. So like this, and then as you flip through, you'll see this side, and then as you get to the other side, you'll have that, and those obviously go in the right direction, hopefully. So yeah, that is the fun little number 10 window envelope. But again, you can make similar things without even having the envelopes. So if you don't have number 10 window envelopes, you can just fold these in different ways to get, you know, that sort of effect. All right, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will chat again soon. Love you guys. Bye now.